everybody, this is Drumming Cuber. Exactly 1 year ago today, I posted a video on my channel of ranking all of the WCA events on a tier list. And since my opinions have changed since then, I thought I would do it again on the 1 year anniversary. So, without further ado, let's get started. So the order I put these in is like last time I put them in order of how they are on the WCA website, but this time I just put it in like the order that I like the best. So now, without further ado, for real this time, sorry for holding up the line, let's get into it. Starting with 2x2, it's kind of a fun event just to do like a ton of solves in a short amount of time, but I haven't gotten any 2x2 PRs in nearly 8 months, which is really annoying, and I just feel like I'm not very consistent, and every time I compete, I feel like I'm only doing worse than last comp. So I'll throw it in A tier because I'm quite inconsistent at the event, and I haven't even gotten close to my PRs in nearly 8 months. So I guess the main thing that keeps 2x2 from my S tier, I guess, is just how frustrating it is to compete in it officially. Next event is 3x3. If you watched this video last year, you'll know that I put 3x3 in S tier, but now I think it'd probably be another A tier for me, just because it's still a fun event in my opinion, and I still like it, but I don't care as much about it today as I did a year ago, so it's going to be an A tier for me. Next event to be ranked is 4x4. 4x4 has its ups and downs. Some ups is that it's a really fun solving experience for me, and it doesn't take me forever to solve like it used to. Some downsides, however, include OLL parity, and sometimes I fail at look ahead, which is really annoying. So once again, I'm going to put it in A tier. Next, we have some big cubes, 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. 5x5, I know how to solve, but I average 4.5 minutes, and I'm just not motivated at all to get faster, and I don't really like the event that much. I'll put it in C tier. 6x6 and 7x7, I'm kind of indecisive on them, and I couldn't really make much of an opinion on them. So I'll move on to OH. What OH has in common with 2x2 is that I haven't gotten any PRs in the event in 8 months, because I broke both of my PRs in 2x2 and OH at Ohio State Expo Open 2022. That competition was 8 months ago, but OH is still a fairly fun event. Sometimes it's a little annoying, so I'll put it in B tier. Alright, FMC. I don't really do FMC, but it seems like a pretty cool concept. I'll put it in B tier for now. Free blind, sort of the same thing with FMC. I don't do it, but it seems kind of cool. B tier. 4 blind and 5 blind. I don't really have a positive opinion on either of these events, so I'll put them both in F tier for now. But I want to go over 5x5 blindfolded real quickly. Last time, as you probably know, I made a special category just for 5x5 blindfolded that I called Please Remove. I'm not going to make it this time because, well, I guess if they did remove 5 blind, I'm not really sure what I'd be gaining from it, but if I had to choose one event if I had to remove one event, I would probably choose 5x5 blindfolded. Next, multi-blind. Pretty cool concept, how just solving multiple cubes blindfolded. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. It'd be pretty cool to watch, but it's not very spectator friendly. I think it's going to be another C tier. Next, we got Scube. Last time, I think I put it in A tier. Yeah, A tier, I think. And this time, I think I might still put it in A tier, but I feel like I'm just washed at Scube now. I don't think I average mid-6 anymore, and it just kind of frustrates me sometimes, so I'll put it in B tier. Pyraminx, I still care about it just as little as I did a year ago, maybe even a little less. And the most annoying part is the tips, and sometimes it's just not very fun. And that's most of the time, but sometimes it's kind of fun. I'll put it in C tier. Megaminx. It's the 42nd event on this list that I don't have much of an opinion on. Seems pretty cool, but just doing F2L over and over and over again must be kind of a nightmare, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure, so for now, I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B tier for now with room to move down to C. Alright, now we have Square One Clock. Square One has evolved for me in the last year. I really love the event. It's super fun for me, and I've gotten so much faster at it. It's my second favorite event. It's our first S tier. And then Clock. Clock is my main event. It is the best event. You may not think so, but I do. And my opinion on Clock will never change. S tier. Even higher above Squan, but Squan is also a fantastic event, in my opinion. And then now we're back to 6x6 and 7x7. I don't have much of an opinion on these, but 6x6, I mean, one thing I know about 6x6 is that it has 3 parodies, 3 different parodies you can get in one solve, and that'd probably be annoying. You know what? I think for now I'm going to put 6x6 and 7x7 both in D tier, because I don't have much of an opinion on them. They're kind of big cubes, and they might be a little boring from what I've heard. So, now that's the whole list. I'll start from F tier and work our way up to review everything. In F tier we have 4 blind and 5 blind. In D tier we have 6x6 and 7x7. In C tier we have 5x5, 3x3 multi-blind, and Pyraminx. In B tier we have 3x3 one-handed, 3x3 FMC, or just FMC, 3 blind, Skewb, and Megaminx. In A tier we got 2 through 4. Classic 2 through 4 relay, as some people do. So yeah, 2x2, 3x3, 4x4. And then S tier, Square One, and Clock, my 2 favorite events. And so that brings us to the end of our video. Well, my video. But if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. And leave a comment down below on your opinion of ranking the events on a tier list. Here, I'll put the website I used in this video down in the description if you want to make your own tier list, and then you can just tell it to me in the comments. So now that just brings us about to the end of our video, so I'll see you next time.